Hi, and welcome back to OTH Inside, bringing you the scoop of One Tree Hill from its home base right here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm Jeff Hydeck.
And I'm Amy Hotz. Today we're going to talk to some extras on set in Wilmington, North Carolina, and find out how they become extras and how you can become an extra too. But first, Jeff is going to give us an update on what happened last night.
Well, the melodrama really kicked up last night on One Tree Hill, but overall I think it felt a little forced. Maybe it's because the writers spent the past 2 episodes getting us to really like Quentin just so they could kill him off. I don't know, it kind of felt like a cheat. But there were some good moments last night. Here's a quick little recap of what I liked and what I didn't. Brooke and Nathan, I really liked their scene together. I really like how the writers have been pairing up different people this season in unusual ways. Last week it was Deb and Brooke, and this week it was Nathan and Brooke. Listening to Nathan talk to Brooke about how their lives have been kind of similar and they've gone down the same sorts of roads, it really felt like one of the real honest moments in last night's episode. Now also we find out that Nanny Carey had a kid who died, and that's why she's all kind of psycho crazy. You know what, I still don't really like the Nanny Carey storyline, but hopefully this means that it's wrapping up soon. Once we start to humanize her, maybe we can get this storyline over with and we can get Dan some more exciting things to do. They really better not kill him off. It's going to make me mad. Okay, we also meet the new kid in town, Sam. We met her a couple episodes ago when she was shoplifting, but we get to know her a little bit more. She had the really cheesy voiceover throughout the whole episode last night. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to feel about Sam. I feel like we've done the whole rebel with the poetic spirit thing before. We had Jimmy, and we've sort of had the same kind of thing with Quentin, and really that's how Lucas and Peyton sort of started off on the show as well. I think that her storyline really needs to take a new direction and really kind of surprise us so it's not just the same sort of thing over and over again. But what did you think about last night's episode? Do you agree with anything I just said? Send us an email to our email address here at starnewsothinside@gmail.com. And of course, if you want to know what's going to happen on an upcoming episode, we just have to wait and see, unless you're on the set yourself. And to get the scoop from the set, you can talk to some extras like Amy did this week.
The secret is out. If you want to get up close and personal with your favorite One Tree Hill star, your best bet is probably to become an extra, one of those background actors who walk by and fill up space on the screen. If it doesn't sound glamorous, it isn't. But how else can you get up close and personal with Chad Michael Murray or Sophia Bush and watch them actually do their thing in front of the camera? We talked to a few extras on location in downtown Wilmington to find out what their experience was like. Here's what they had to say. And how did you get the gig?
I just walked up in there into the One Tree Hill office and just asked how I could do it. They said I got to fill out a little card, pay like $5 for a headshot, and they said we'll contact you if we need you.
I found another One Tree Hill extra today. Her name is Alex. And what are you doing today on camera?
Today we were just walking down on the Riverwalk and just watching 2 actors converse and pretty much just walking, doing nothing.
You're not supposed to give them any dirty looks or anything while they're talking?
No dirty looks. Okay. Thank God. I'm not too good at that.
So how did you get to become an extra?
I became an extra when I first moved here about 2.5 years ago. My friends were involved, and I was like, you know what? I never really watched a show before I moved here, so I tried it out, and then I started watching the show, and now I'm hooked.
All right.
It's so much fun.
What kind of perks do you get for the job?
Well, they feed you.
Okay, that's good.
And you get a paycheck at the end of the day, so.
Great. Well, what do you think about the experience overall so far?
It's wonderful. You know what I mean? Of course, you get to see all this stuff behind you. You get to see the film and just how things pan out. I personally don't know what's going on, but it's definitely a good time.
Great.
And definitely I'll be coming back as soon as I get the chance.
One last question. How's the food?
Food is fantastic.
Excellent.
Food is great. Service is great. They really take care of us.
All right, great. Thanks for your time, guys. Any downsides to being an extra?
Actually, there is. There's a lot of sitting and waiting. You get stuck in this holding room, which is usually a nice place, but you can sit there from like 20 minutes to 4 hours sometimes. Mm-hmm. But whenever you get actually on set, it's the best part.
That gives you plenty of time to talk to reporters, right?
Exactly. Look at what's happening now.
It's not all bad. Okay, great.
Exactly.
Thanks for your time. If you're interested in becoming an extra, contact Fincannon & Associates Casting through their website at www.fincannoncasting.com.
All right, well, that's all the time we have this week.
Click back next Tuesday for another edition of OTH Inside.